Good morning, everybody. It's Inspiring Monday, I've called it, and it's the 4th of May, 2020. Now, I know that the word for today does not start with an M, but I wanted the title for this week, the titles for each of the days, to reflect how I feel and how you have all made me feel, and that's inspired and motivated to go on. Now, this is a difficult week, a difficult day for me, because it's the anniversary of my son's death. Now, he died on the 5th of May, but it was a Monday, so this feels like the whole week will be quite difficult. So there'll be lots of my red door, blue door going through my head as I speak, and but I still wanted to keep things positive for myself and for you. I also have my ashes into glass, my beautiful pendant, which contains his ashes, and that was a wonderful company. So he's with me all the time, and he loved blue, so I'm wearing my blue scarf, and he loved nature, and on my scarf there's lovely silver butterflies and dragonflies and bees. So this is for you, Bruce. As many of you know, I've just completed the final read and the edit and review of my book about the loss, and I've titled it The Weight of Emptiness. Now, it's been a roller coaster of a ride, emotional, and it's daunting as being I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and therefore I can't bear the thought of it not doing justice to his journey. Now, did you hear just now the word can't? And of course, did I not tell you all to ditch the word can't? So I have, and the manuscript is finally being pulled together, and that's today. And with a call to Sonia, who is the wonderful young lady who helped me pull together all the photographs that I want inserted into the book. So she's put them into a format that can be sent, the photos can be sent to the publishers. So I'm going to use the word can't again, but in a slightly more positive way. I can't wait for the book to hit the public for sale and to hit the bookshelves. So what has all this got to do with Inspiring Monday? Well, I've realised that we can inspire ourselves to do anything that we want, and with inspiration of others, we can make it happen. Now, I think I've mentioned before, and I'll mention it again today, but I think Jacinda Ardern, the Prime Minister of New Zealand, has all the qualities and traits that I'm going to mention just now. People who are inspirational and they inspire others, they have certain traits, and I think Jacinda has these, and you might not know it, but you have these traits within you and you can develop them. So if we think about what would it be to be an inspirational person? Well, you've got to have courage. When we inspire ourselves to be better, or inspire others to be better, you're not frightened or weak. What happens is you have the courage to face your fears, you're resilient, and you take a stand on what you believe in. Now, if you have moments of fear and doubt, which we can all have, you can become courageous by being positive and strong through the affirmations. My ABC, I designed them so that we can do this within minutes. We can turn around our mindset. So let's try an affirmation just now. We can say, I am strong. I am courageous. I am positive. Now, immediately you say these positive statements, remember using the 3 Ps, it can change your whole feeling into a more positive one, and you do feel stronger. When you're facing great challenges, these inspire you to find resilience and courage and strength to go on, to endure life. Now, the loss of my son was my greatest challenge, but I realised that he would want me to go on, so that his life was not in vain. I think I've always been a fighter, because I've got that bloody-minded gene. But after my loss, I had to become an even greater warrior. So, of course, no matter what challenges you face, whether they might seem small to others, they are your challenges. So no matter what they are, in order to face them, you have to face your demons first. So you have to kind of get rid of all of that before you can move on. Part of the healing process, really. Another trait that inspirational and motivational people have is they show empathy. Now, and I think Jacinda Ardern has this in bucket loads. Now, in order to inspire and motivate others, you need to have empathy. Now, there are many of you who may have or still suffer at the hands of, say, a narcissist. Now, whether they have a mental disorder or they're just morally corrupt, this kind of person can crush you. And it's because they have a total lack of empathy. Now, if you're in a relationship with someone like that, or you work with someone like that, then they will do anything without remorse. And it's crushing and damaging. They are not capable of understanding how you feel, what you feel. They cannot put themselves in your shoes. This is frightening and damaging to you. They do not inspire and motivate. They might think they do, but it's really through fear. So I suppose those who do inspire others, of course, unfortunately there are lots of them around, and that's really good because they totally they understand and they accept who you are, what you are. They understand your feelings and they can put themselves in your shoes. So the people also who show empathy, they openly show an ability to understand who you really are. This does not mean that they're coddling you or they're overprotecting you. What they do is they appreciate who you are inside, and this makes you feel safe, and then you're able to express yourself openly without worrying that you'll be humiliated or crushed. So showing empathy is another of the traits. So it's courage and then empathy. The next one that people who inspire and motivate is they promote equality. They're not full of hate or racism. They don't think that they're better than anyone else, and we've met lots of them. These inspirational people don't do that. They aren't afraid to show love and appreciation for everyone around them. And that's whether this is at home, at work, or in the community. They share their thoughts in a loving, inclusive way, and they have compassion and care for humanity. And again, Jacinda has that to me in bucket loads. And I'm not so sure, and I could go down the road of politics, I'm not so sure that some of our leaders even have that. Seems to be, I know we need a good economy, but they seem to be focusing more on that than actual humanity. The other trait for people who inspire and motivate is they are emotionally healthy. Now, there's a phrase that hurt people hurt people. And if you have been hurt, and many of us have, and the wounds of that hurt are still raw and open, then you really are not able to make a positive impact on others that you might want to do. So if you have been hurt or you're suffering emotionally, you need to heal your wounds. If the wounds are deep, then you need to seek professional help. It's just like cutting yourself. You don't go around with a big gaping wound in your leg. You would get it seen to, and it's the same with your emotions. I find that my healing, and this is just for me, but my healing comes from my ability to talk and share. And those who have shared their stories of love and allowed me to include them in my book, they've told me that it was very therapeutic, and I'm honoured to be able to include them in my book, The Weight of Emptiness. So as I've said before, even if you're not sharing this with me, but if you share it with yourself, it's called self-authoring. It's writing. Writing's a wonderful tool, and it gets you started on the road to healing. And again, I'm not saying you have to write this War and Peace book. It isn't that. But if you start writing down how you feel, it's kind of letting it all out. But I think for me, certainly, that the best of all is sharing, because sharing is caring and helps healing. And that's kind of a phrase that came through when everybody was sharing the stories of their tragedies and their trauma and their loss of loved ones. Now, healing does not mean forgetting. Grief is forever, and each day, each moment, each second can be different, but it takes different forms. And it was Zena von Rollock actually suggested the title, The Weight of Emptiness, and thank you very much for that, because when I thought about it, grief is that. It takes on different forms, different weights. Sometimes it's light, and as I'm doing my kind of red door, blue door in my head just now, it's not becoming so heavy that I can start crying and sobbing. But at other times, it's almost as if the weight is too heavy to bear, and it can come when you least expect it, and tears leak out of your eyes, the windows of your soul, and they fall slowly in drops or streams down your cheeks or torrents down your cheeks, and you can find yourself sobbing uncontrollably. And that's okay. You've got to let these kind of emotions out. Never ever hold that back. But it wouldn't be good just now if I was to fall about sobbing uncontrollably and you couldn't understand me and you think, what's she all about? So, but doing that is part of the healing process. I've been asked to talk about how to address feelings of regret, shame and guilt, because I think when you lose a loved one, there's lots of things. You reflect back and think, what if? Could I have done things better? Could I have done things differently? It's a huge topic, but no matter any of your emotions, no matter what emotions you have, I have found my ABC techniques, and particularly my Mind Bites meditations, I've found them invaluable. And from feedback from others, they're finding that it really helps too. And they're simple to use, they're quick and very effective. So today I will be doing my Mind Bites meditation on letting go of emotional pain, which I think sort of is apt for today. Now, everyone has experienced trauma, tragedy, pain during their life, but those who address the emotional wounds, they're able to inspire and motivate others because they have done and continue to do the work that's necessary to heal their emotional wounds. Many of you will have done this, and you continue to work on being emotionally healthy. If you are someone who inspires and motivates and positively influences others, then you are emotionally healthy and you're able to move forward in a more positive and healthy way. The other trait that people who inspire and motivate others is they focus on collective inspiration. Now, what I mean by this is they don't just think of themselves. They inspire and uplift others. Their focus isn't on their own power and influence. They want to see others grow and develop. I've always had a passion for helping others realise their true potential. It's why I kind of set up Mind Circles. However, although it's great to focus on inspiring and motivating others, it really will only happen if each individual puts the hard work in to change their mindset. Like you can take a horse to water, you can't force it to drink. So it's not just physical workouts that they need to do, but it's mind workouts. It's changing your mindset and ditching this I can't do that. Oh no, that'd be useless for me. Stop all that negativity and turn around and use, the next trait is use your experiences. Those who inspire and motivate others are not frightened to use what they have personally experienced to learn more about themselves. But more than that, they have no fear of sharing their experiences. And that's the good, the bad, their vulnerability, their pain, their grief, their regrets, their shame, their guilt, so many struggles. And by sharing these, they uplift others. And then it makes it easier for others to share as well and to make positive changes. Now, we are all capable of inspiring and motivating others, but you need to be open, strong, resilient, and ready to use all of yourself and share all your experiences with others. And what a wonderful world that would be. And it just we'd focus more on humanity than anything else, and I think other things, material things, would follow. Now, it's maybe been a kind of short virtual or live video today, but I just wanted to share with you that you have all of these traits within you, and please start using all your experiences and sharing them to help motivate and inspire others. And all of you, by listening in and sharing your positive words with me, for that I'm hugely grateful, and that inspires and motivates me. Now, the Mind Bites meditation today, called Letting Go of Emotional Pain. It's slightly longer than usual, but I think it's necessary. I maybe need it today as well, and I'm sure there's lots of people who are still very frightened of this lockdown. I think that, to me, we're not getting clarity of plans ahead. Very difficult. It's like saying, well, we're going to forge ahead, and so how are we going to do that? There's no plan, and we can't make our own plans. So they say we're going to get slight more clarity today. I don't know, but for me, I have to stay positive, stay well, and stay safe. So the Mind Bites medication? No, well, it is like medication. It's medication for the mind. But the meditation is very effective when you want to let go of emotional pain. So just as we've done normally, or in the past, at all the videos, hope you're practicing this yourself. But sit comfortably, your feet firm on the ground, and you can be lying down for this if you're somewhere you can do this, because lying down you can actually find doing the breathing and the effective breathing more easily, because you can't lift your shoulders when you're lying down. You've got to do the breathing from the tummy, from the diaphragm, pushing it out as you breathe in, and then in when you exhale through the mouth. So sit comfortably and close your eyes. Now listen to my voice. Follow my voice. Now I want you to choose something or someone that is hurting you or has hurt you. Even if you're not sure what that is, but it must be something over which you have no control, but the hurt is there. The only control you have is over your own feelings. The hurt and emotional pain will be felt somewhere in your body. So I want you to take a moment to think of where this pain is. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Now, is the pain in your head, your neck, your shoulders, your stomach, maybe even your legs? Now, feeling where this hurt is, I want you to give the hurt, the pain, a number. 0 is where there is no pain. 10 for intense pain or hurt. So anything between 0 and 10. Now take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold, and then exhale through your mouth. Take another deep breath in through your nose. Hold, and then exhale through your mouth. Now, as you breathe in and exhale, take a moment to feel your whole body. every part of your body, inside and out. Imagine you can touch every part of your body, inside and out. Now breathe slowly into your body and feel your body fill with breath. Exhale slowly and feel your breath leave your broad body. Now when you breathe in again, imagine sending positive thoughts and feelings like a smile to the part of your body that hurts, and say silently to yourself, I let it go. I let it go. Now, whilst you exhale, send positive thoughts and good feelings like a smile to every part of your body. Silently saying in your head, I let it go. I let it go. Now think again and ask yourself, what number would you rate the pain or the hurt or the tension? Now, if you've been doing the meditation, and you might want to do this after the video, you should find that the number will be lower. The tension should have eased. Now, this may not happen the first time you do this meditation, but continue to do it and repeat it, and your emotional pain will ease. I do this exercise every time I need to let go of something or someone who has hurt or pained me. It has helped me in the loss of my son. I can let my emotional pain go. It reduces the pain, but the love and feelings I have for my loss of my son remains as strong as it always will be. Now, I initially sometimes rate the pain, sometimes as 8 or even 10. But after doing this exercise of letting go of emotional pain, you will find that doing it once or twice, the number can even be as low as 4, sometimes even 2. On occasion, it can even be a 1. Now you can open your eyes and stretch and just release the tension that you've been sitting. Perhaps it's still sitting in your body and mind. But please do this in the comfort of your own home, in a space where you can be alone. And you need to really go deep within yourself. It's a slightly longer meditation, but we all carry emotional pain, and sometimes it is so difficult to get rid of this, to be able to move on, and even just move on for a day. So I hope it helps you. I certainly, if you repeat this exercise, you can do it as often as you need or want. But whenever your emotional pain is becoming too heavy, or the weight of emptiness is too much to bear, try this exercise again. So thank you again for everyone who's been watching and listening, and it inspires and motivates me to do my daily videos, continue to do my daily videos, and I'll be doing a lot of my red door, blue door today and this week, and I think this emotional pain meditation, I'll be doing that quite a lot today and for the rest of this week, along with any of the other meditations. I post them up and you can look at the different videos on my YouTube channel, and find one that suits you as well. But again, thank you so much for being with me this morning. And Bruce is sitting on my shoulder here, and I've got him round my neck forever. Okay, thank you so much to everybody. And bye just now. See you tomorrow.